Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for this TVL Large matchup as the Hopkinton Hillers take on the Ashland Clockers. Tom Nappy on the call, Joe Frackleton on camera for this crosstown rivalry matchup. The Hillers 8-2-3 on the season. That's 8 wins, 2 losses, 3 ties. Ashland 9 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. These two teams still battling to clinch the TVL title, and really it has come down between these two teams. Two of the best in the league and perhaps the state. The last time these two teams met, it was a nice 3-2 win for the Hillers, so Ashland is certainly seeking some revenge here today, but they will have their hands full. The Hillers, for the most part, have been playing some very good soccer. They are fresh off a very competitive, great battle with Leominster. Leominster, a very good team. They'll be in the Division I playoff bracket. That game ended in a 1-1 tie, and it was certainly a very entertaining game, a lot of fun to watch, and a lot of fun to broadcast, as this game should be as well. So essentially the second straight huge game for the Hillers, and they are this is certainly a game that they have marked off in their calendar every season. Always a great rivalry. I would expect a tough physical game between these two teams. The Ashland Clockers in their last game took down Millis over in Millis 5-1. And they have won 3 of their last 4, as they have also taken down Dedham and Dover Sherborne recently, but fell to Medway at home 1-0. The Ashland Clockers are in their away white jerseys with blue numbering and lettering. The Hillers in their home greens, and we are just about ready to get things started here on this nice day at the Hopkinton High School turf fields, and we are underway as the Clockers work right to left across your screen. Cloudy skies, sun trying to peek out a little bit. There was some little rain showers in the area, but we expect them to hold off for this game as Will Balabreski throws it in, and it's booted out of play off of Ontvelink. Jan Ontvelink in there as a starter for the Hillers. It was very nice to have the opportunity to meet some of his family today from Holland as they stopped over and said hello. And they have been watching over there in Holland, so it's great to have an international audience as well. Over to the near side. Booted up the field by Silva. Pass back by Champlin. Here's Hatherley. Leaves it to the far side. Bilo moves it up the sideline to Ontvelink. Well, I expect a very back-and-forth game between these two teams. They're two teams that have a lot of skill, great ball handling, and a lot of speed. Along the far side, that is Ontvelink. Sends it down to Balabreski. Working his way up, Sean McCann. Over to Bauschman, and it ended up out of play. It'll be a Clockers throw-in. Or free kick, rather, excuse me. And an offsides call, I believe. Baloney. And knocked out of play. It's Balone, excuse me. Balone on the entry over to Robinson. Over to Fong. That's deflected. Along the near side it stays. Here comes Iannelli. Working his way up the sideline and falls, gets back up and continues the dribble up the field. Over to Andrew Balabreski. Hatherley. 2.5 minutes into action here in half number 1. Sent back by McCann. Owen Silva, the keeper for the Hillers, sends it to the far side. Looks like you got Owen Silva against Matt Kulaga for Ashland in net today. Off the entry. That's deflected as Fong sends it over. Along the near side, Champlin gets there. Bauschman sends it up, getting in the way. Carvalho. This Ashland group, they've been playing together for quite a while. And this is the season that they are expecting to do some big things, of course, during the season and into the postseason. Entry for Ashland along the far side. Passes it over to Pena. Now to Robinson. Booted out of the box by McCann. Henkel works it up the near side. Bauschman. Sends it to Onfelink. And out of play it goes. Andrew Bilabreski on the entry. Onfelink along the far sideline, deflected out. It'll be a Hiller ball as Will Bilabreski coming up the field. Bilo going to take the throw in. And he has some good distance on his throw-ins, so Ashland better be guarding that box. To the net, out in front, wrapped up by the keeper. That was a great throw-in right in the attack zone, but Kalaga able to wrap it up. Kalaga sends it up the middle of the field. Pass up by Silva. Getting by Champlin is Balone. Off the entry. And it's going to go Hiller's way. Offsides. Or actually, they called it out off Ashland. Balone along the near side. Working against Champlin. Along the end line. Crosses it towards the net. Wrapped up. Good save by Silva. Well, I think he was intending to cross it there, but didn't see anyone open, so just kind of took the shot. Bauschman. Andrew Bilo sends it back. There's Graziano. Jonathan Graziano, he had the lone goal against Leominster the other day, this past Saturday, to give the Hillers a nice standings point. And that's out off of Bauschman. A little mishandle there. Robinson sends it up. But just over 6 minutes into action here in half number one. Hillers and Ashland remain scoreless. Sent up by Graziano. Andrew Bilabreski closing in. And he's diverted. Getting there first was Robinson. He sends it up. And it's taken away from Bauschman. Pass intercepted by Silva. Sent over by Kelly along the far side. And the Clockers looking for an attack there, but they'll be diverted as Hatherley gets in the way. Throw in for the Clockers. Aired out by Balone to the net and wrapped up. Silva pulls it down. Header by Ianelli. That's sent over by Henkel. Ianelli up the far side. Will Bilo sends it over Graziano. Champlin Working the sideline, able to get by the defender. Stays with it. Andrew Bilo sends it over to Bauschman. Bauschman. And getting in the way is Robinson. He'll knock it out of play. Stays with the Hillers. Hillers will, I believe, have the corner. Yeah, Nonfalink will take it. Nonfalink airs it out. Header, and wrapped up by the keeper. There's Will Balabreski on the header. He nearly had a goal. Along the far side they go. Trying to work his way up is Steinberg. Good back and forth here. Steinberg still with it. Now Kelly sends it back. Espino going to air it out. Ashland looking to work their way in. There's a shot into the box. And he'll take it, deflected. The defender just able to get it in the way as Mateus Silva took the shot. And now a long ball by Kelly is out of play. I believe that was Champlin who got in the way of that shot. But a great defensive play there. And that was a good look for Silva. That shot was likely going to go in if Champlin didn't get in the way. Here's Onfalay. Over to Henkel. He'll send it over. Scoots it to Graziano. Now Champlin. Sent up by McCann. You're going to have nearly perfect ball handling in this game to take the victory. This is going to be one of those grinded out type of games, and pretty much whoever makes the least amount of mistakes will take it. Fong sends it up. Hatherley to midfield, on flank. Along the far side he goes. Henkel. Just over 10 minutes into action here in half number one. McCann trying to hit Champlin. Went towards Iannelli. Champlin was calling for it. Header by Bauschman out of play. Throw in Ashland. Henkel. Got in there. Here comes the clocker. Silva sends it over to Kelly. Gonna switch it over to the far side. Clocker is strong on the right side of the offense. Hillers are going to have to look out. Good defensive play there. Getting in the way was McCann. Iannelli. Iannelli has some wheels, has a couple clockers around him, however. And he's going to wait for Henkel to join him as he had three clockers in front of him. Along the near side he goes, looking for the cross. Henkel, and that shot is deflected, still in play. Hillers had a good look there, but the clockers were just able to stuff the box quick enough. Balone. Sends it across, and will put it right towards the net, wrapped up by Silva. Well, this is a very even matchup. You're getting pressure from both teams getting opportunities. And it's a good hang time on that boot by Silva. Looking to work his way up is Fong, sends it over. Good passing along the right side of the offense by Ashland. They're looking to work their way in again. Graziano will boot it away. Hiller's going to have to look out for that right side of the Ashland offense. They have some good talent over there. 12 and a half minutes into action here in half number one. Believe it or not, we're getting into the last couple weeks of the regular season here. So you want to try to rack up as many wins as possible and get some home games in the postseason. Both of these teams will certainly be in that postseason. Hillers in the Division II bracket, Ashland in Division III. Here comes Ionelli. Ionelli approaching into the box, takes it, and it's wrapped up by Kalaga. Good job by Ionelli, burning by a couple of clockers, getting into the box, able to rip the shot off. He would have liked to get a little more under it. But Kalaga with a good save. Kelly along the far side, sends it over. Fong to Robinson. Puts it towards the Hiller net, and Silva not taking any chances. Here comes the Hillers up the far side. Affley sends it back. Little Bilo airs it out. Ionelli. Here's Champlin. Henkel. McCann. Bauschman and McCann passing back and forth. We'll move it over to Hatherley. Hiller's going to switch here, I think. They will indeed move it over to the far side. Little Bilo going to switch it back to the near side. Bauschman works it up to Henkel. Henkel looking for Champlin. Champlin trying to feed Ionelli. Goaltender comes out, wraps it up. Good drive up the field by the Hillers. If that pass was a little more towards Ionelli, they might have had a nice shot opportunity there. Here's Champlin. Works it up the field towards Ionelli. Ionelli able to get by Robinson. He's approaching. Looking for the cross here. Working against Fong. And it looks like they're going to call it out off the Hillers. Joshua Tomasino Stewart into the game. Here's TS getting in there right off the bat. Sends it up. Ionelli. Nice bicycle there. On flank. Henkel. Puts it into the box, but no one there. The Hillers are doing a good job at working the ball up into the zone and getting some pressure on. Here comes Ashland. Balone. Sends it up, and Henkel gets rid of it. Clockers trying to work their way back down. And it's taken away by the Hillers. Onflink sends it up. Henkel. Over to McCann. Back to Henkel. Ionelli. He got stuffed. Sent up by McCann. As you can tell, both teams really hustling, and that's how it's going to be all game long. Here goes Robinson. Working his way up. Kelly. Into the box. Along the end line. JTS gets in the way. Sent back by Andrade. That's off a Henkel as Robinson was looking to cross it. TS sends it over. Ashland able to keep it going. Carvalho looking to approach. Defender in front of him. Sends it back. No one there up top. Pass a little off the mark as well. And that is a great air on that kick. That was Onfalink who was able to air that one out. Clockers on the attack once again. Graziano getting in there. That's going to draw a whistle. Defender grabbed him, so the Hillers will have the free kick. McCann airs it out off of Iannelli. Sent back by Robinson. Andrade. Here goes Balone. Up top. Good job by Henkel getting in there. Here's a boot, and it's well out of play. Off the mark there. Coming in for Ashland, Ryan Feenstra and Josh Steinberg. 21:35 and counting left to go in this first half. This game remains scoreless, but very entertaining. A lot of action on both sides. Both teams getting some good pressure. Clocker's looking to work it up, and Hatherley getting in the way. Sends it up the far side, on flank. Deflected out of play. Throw in Hillers. Will Bilebreski will take it. Into the box. Booted away by Kalaga. Coming in for the Hillers, Jake Guerin. Into the box, booted up the field off a Clocker. And a collision there, and we'll have a whistle. Ooh, that was a hefty collision. They're going to check on the shooken up athletes. We're about halfway through this first half. A scoreless game. We'll step aside on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. A collision between Andrew Bilebreski and Keegan Kelly. Both players essentially went head on, so they're going to continue to be observed by the trainers, making sure there's no concussion or anything like that. It was a hard collision. We hope both athletes are okay. Sent up top and wide of the net goes Steinberg. Just over the midway point of this first half. A very competitive, scoreless game between these crosstown rivals. I like the way the schedule sets up pretty much on a yearly basis for these two. They meet once right at the beginning of the season, and then they get a nice meeting towards the end of the season. Here goes Iannelli flying up the far side. Into the box, past the keeper. Oh, it's just wide. It will be a corner for the Hillers. Defender was just able to divert that shot a little bit. Fortunately for Ashland. Hillers with their second corner opportunity of the day so far. Onful ain't going to take it. Airs it out. Header by Ashland up top. Henkel. Lobilo sends it over. And Clocker's trying to get it out of the zone. Henkel scoots it up. He got boxed out there by Carvalho. And here comes the Clockers up the far side. Lobilo just able to keep it in. Henkel sends it over. TS going to scoot it back. I think the Hillers going to try to exploit the left side. Over to Garin. Oh, Garin had a nice streak going up the field. Cavallo popped out of play. Good job by Bilo winning that battle, able to knock it off of Carvalho and out. By Lebreski on the entry. Had a play along the far side. He'll do it again. Off the entry. Good back and forth along the far side. Here's Onfalink. Oh, puts that one off a Clocker, and it's sent away. Nice header there by McCann. Clocker's looking to approach. Strong boot, top of the box. And it's sent back. And wide of the net goes Tyler Pena. Air it out along the far side. Header by Will Bilo. Good back and forth here. Henkel sends it back. Zakharov. Back and forth continues on the far side. These teams just challenging each other to the fullest. Henkel able to get it over to Onfalink. Crosses it to Garin. And just kept out of his grasp. Sun's starting to peek out. Champlin. Looking to cross it, deflect it out. Nice job by Champlin winning that battle. Will Balabreski will take the throw in. Airs it out. It's a good one. Header out of the box by Ashland. Out of play, and the Hillers draw the corner. Great throw in by Bilo. That's where you want to put it, right in the attack zone. Jan Onfalink going to take the corner. Into the box. And a shot, and it's in, and it's Garin. Jake Garin rips the shot in. What a beauty. Garin had all kinds of power on that shot. You weren't stopping that fireball. Assist goes on for Link. Goal goes to Garin. 1-0 Hillers at 14-14 left to go in the first half. I'll tell you, you look at a game that the Hillers had recently, like the Norton game, they are moving the ball so much better today, at least up to this point. They brought their A game, at least it appears to be the case so far. Zakharov going to air it out, looking for TS. Into the box, and didn't get the power on that. He wanted to, working the near side. Looking across. Zakharov pokes it up and cleared away for the moment. Hatherley over to Henkel. That's a push. You're not getting away with that one. Free kick Hillers. Will by Labreski set to take it. Airs it out, chipped into the box, off of Ionelli, and just wrapped up by Kalaga. Hillers nearly had another one. Stolen away, Will Bilo. The Hillers, they got the momentum right now, and they certainly want to try to keep it. Just under 13 minutes left to go in this first half. Some good back and forth here. Zakharov going to send it back. Bilo to Hatherley. McCann airs it out. Champlin. Henkel. Back to Zakharov. Great ball control by the Hillers. McCann airs it out. Onfalek trying to sneak by. He's diverted. Throw in Hillers. Oh, no. Yeah, I believe it's Hiller ball. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be Clocker's ball. All right. I stand incorrected. Onfalek deflects it. Stays in play. Champlin. Over to Zakharov. TS. Trying to work his way through is Carvalho. Deflected out of play. Throw in Clockers. Carvalho and Henkel going at it. Borges sends it back. Garin nearly escaped. Garin has all kinds of speed on the soccer pitch and also the hockey ice. Certainly look forward to seeing him take the ice this hockey season as well as one of his teammates. Owen Champlin throws it in. Out of play it goes. Throwing Clockers. Borges. Steinberg scoots it over. Along the far side. Looking to approach. It's Balone up the far side. Puts it towards the net, wrapped up by Silva. There's a good shot and a good save. Onfalek goes over the defender. Just under 10 minutes left to go in this first half. Deflected out of play. Bilo will do it again. Looking for Onfalek along the corner. And we're going to get an offsides call. Just offsides. Matt Kalaga will take it. Good boot there. Zakharov looking for Garin. And Garin just couldn't keep it in. Henkel gets in the way. Towards the net and just wide. Good attempt there by Henkel. Didn't really have anything going in front of him, so why not just take the boot towards the net, see what happens. I noticed one thing too, the Hillers not being as hesitant to take shots. They've been a little hesitant the past couple of games, and I think it's maybe cost them some opportunities. But they're being aggressive at just getting the ball in the attack zone, getting it towards the net, which is great to see. Aired out. TS along the near side. Champlin gets a good boot on that one. And a header out of play off of the Clockers. Throwing to Hillers. Will Balabreski will come over and take it. Off the entry. Deflected to the near side. Iannelli, good box out as it goes out of play, and the Hillers have a corner. Hillers doing a great job at creating opportunities. Onfelink set to take it. There's it out. Header by Iannelli, and it's wrapped up by Kalaga. There's it out. Off of Zakharov. Onfelink sends it back. So there's 7 minutes left to go in the first half now. McCann looking for Champlin. Iannelli crosses it. Off of Onfelink. Turned up field along the far side. TS trying to get there. Knocked out of play. Throw in Ashland. And we're going to get an Ashland Clockers timeout. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the first half. A 1-0 Hiller lead on HCAM. A little more than 6 minutes left off the timeout. A 1-0 Hiller lead. Only goal of the game so far scored by Jake Darren, the junior. Off a nice corner by Jan Onfelink. Onfelink put it right in the attack zone, and Darren able to bang it in. Clocker's on the entry. Trying to work towards the attack zone. Into the box. Header towards the end line. Champlin going to try to turn it upfield. Deflected out of play, throw in Ashland. One thing the Hillers have done real well is avoid giving the Clockers corner opportunities and clearing that attack zone quickly. Towards the net, and McCann with the header. Up top. That is aired out. Good hang time on that one. Clocker's looking to approach. Along the near side, the cross out in front. Bilo was there to deflect it. Up top. Here comes Iannelli. Iannelli moves it up to Garin. Diverted away. Bilo gets in there. Heckel. 5 minutes left in the first half. McCann. Airs it out. Up top, Garin. Back to Iannelli. Got a little tripped up there. And that is aired out. Along the near side, that is, I believe, Graham. Puts it across into the box. Header by Bilo off of Henkel. Off the link. Garin trying to dig it out. Towards the end line and slowed down by Silva. Sends it up to Bilo. Bilo chips it over. He's looking for Iannelli there. Just under 4 minutes left to go down in the first half. Looking to approach is Balone. And he put that in the middle and nicely cleared away by Hatherley. Here's a boot. That's cleared away by Zakharov. Sent along the far side by Espino. Clocker's trying to work it up into the attack zone. Henkel gets under it. Iannelli has an opening. Trying to get past the defender. Keeper comes out, wraps it up. Iannelli matched up with Hunter Meigs coming up the field. And Meigs lucky to have Kalaga come out there. Iannelli would have likely been able to get that shot off. Champlin, deflected. Aired out by McCann. Zakharov gets under it. Garin. Puts it towards the net off the mark. He'd like to have that one back. Pair of substitutions for Ashland. Marchetti and Andrade coming in. It's John Marchetti and Victor Andrade. Cleared out by Kalaga. Silva sends it up. That was off of McCann and out, throwing Ashland. Just under 2 minutes left to go. Sent up by Garin. Iannelli. Iannelli, wide open field in front of him. Here he goes into the box. Takes it, deflected. What a save by Kalaga. It will be a corner for the Hillers. Onfolink will set it up. Into the box, deflected. Henkel up top, and just over the net.
Keep at it, kid.
Lago will tee it up and get rid of it. We're nearing the end of this first half. And it has been a wildly entertaining first half. Hillers leading 1-0. Along the near side, Malone looking to approach. Henkel able to get it away. TS gets in there. Up the middle, Garin looking for Iannelli. Iannelli burning by everybody once again. And now got a little bit diverted there. Along the near side, trying to work his way in. Still in the box. Henkel sends it back and cleared away. Good pressure by the Hillers. Well, as you can tell, they're liking that Iannelli matchup. They're going to try to exploit that all game long. Iannelli has more speed than the defenders along this right side, and they've been able to exploit that a little bit. That is going to wrap it up for the first half. At the end of the first half, it is the Hillers 1, Ashland Clockers 0. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer on HCAM. the rain completely stops and you want to get rid of that jacket, feel free. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second half. It's a 1-0 Hiller lead as we enter the second half of this TVL Large matchup between the Hillers and Ashland Clockers. It's been a great back and forth game, a lot of momentum shifts. The Hillers, they had the majority of the momentum towards the end of the first half as they were able to work their way into the attack zone numerous times and get some good shots off. A little rain starting to fall here as we enter the second half. Hillers working a right to left across your screen for the second half. And as long as it doesn't start pouring out, we should be good. So we're crossing our fingers that the current rain either goes away or stays as what it is. Throwing Clockers along the far side. Clockers trying to work it over to the near side. Graham. It's back over to Andrade. Off of Onfelink. Onfelink, little body check there. Pops it up. And it's going to be a free kick for the Hillers. Elbow call. Here's Will Balabreski. Airs it out. Heckel. Onfelink in front. Trying to get by Graham. Scoots it over. Souza. Bilo gets in the way. Over to the far side and out. Throw in Champlin. Balabreski airs it over. Can gets under it. And some good back and forth there. Here's Balone. Knocked out by Onfelink. Off the entry. Bilo with the header. Onfelink, a swing and a miss. Popped up. Ooh, Graziano misses there. But with that slight rain falling, it's going to be a little bit of a slippery surface out there. This turf can get very slippery, just a little bit of moisture. So both teams are going to have to be aware of that going forward. Along the far side. Cavallo. Now the Clockers trying to maintain possession here. And I'd say the second part of the first half, they weren't able to maintain possession as long in the Hillers zone. The Hillers were clearing it out very quickly. Clockers trying to avoid that here in the second half. Henkel trying to get by and he slips up. Over to the near side, Graham matched up with Bilo. Crosses it out in front. deflected by Hatherley. Proventure with it. Nice move there by Proventure. Sends it up, looking for Onflake. And put out of play. Ballo on the entry. Back into Hiller territory. Looking to close in is Souza. Hatherley gets in his way. And out of play it goes. Hiller throw-in. Bilo on the entry. Proventure will leave it for Bilo. Close in is Souza. Header off the entry. Sent over by Balone. Henkel gets in there. Crosses it towards Graham. And out of play goes. Off the entry. And a play goes. Bilo set for the throw-in. Looking to close in on flank along the end line out. Clocker's working it along the far side. Nice job there by Henkel getting in the way. And slides and knocks it out of play. Bauschman sends it up. Looking to close in, the cross. No one there. Bauschman able to send it across. He was hoping someone would get into the box. Here's Bilo. Looking to close in. Cleared away. Sent up by Graziano. Off the entry. Sent over towards McCann. Along the far side, chips it up the field. Graziano was trying to work it up field. Graham. Looking across it, Bilo gets in the way. Able to slow it down, and it's wrapped up by Silva. Back and forth here along the near side. Nice win there by Bilo. Takes the throw in. Henkel, Proventure. Sent up by Jonah. Henkel gets in there. Sends it over to Champlin. Here comes the Clockers trying to escape with it. Up top, cleared away by Hatherley. Now trying to close in Robinson, deflected out. Jan Onfalink going to air it out to the far side. Had a That'll play it goes. Deflected up the field. And out. On the entry. Header by McCann. Deflected out of play. It's going to be Hiller throwing. Champlin takes it. Just over 10 minutes into the second half. It remains a 1-0 Hiller lead. Henkel gets under it. Trying to turn it back upfield. Out of play. Throw in Clockers. Spino will take it. Off of Bilo and out. Nice catch along the sidelines by Ashland's Tyler Pena. Deflected out. Espino on the entry. Over to Balone. They look to close in. Swing and a miss. They had a good look, but Ryan Feenstra couldn't get under it. Well, the Hillers, they need to work on getting this ball out of the zone. Ashland winning the possession battle so far in the second half. The lights are on here at the turf fields. How to play it goes. It's going to be a corner for the Clockers. Victor Andrade will take it. Airs it out. And out of play it goes. A little too much on that one. By Lebreski set for the throw-in. No trickery there. He'll air it out. Henkel gets in the way. Bauschman sends it over. Proventure trying to get it back to Bauschman. Oh, if he was able to hit Bauschman, Bauschman had some open space in front of him. Henkel. Bauschman sends it up. Here goes Iannelli. And slide and knocked out of play. Throw in for the Hillers. Into the box he goes. Just deflected out. Proventure. Bilo. Nice cross. Shot! Just wide is Graziano. Well, that was some good ball movement there by Will Lebreski. He set up a great opportunity for Graziano and it was sent just wide. Just over 14 minutes into action here in half number 2. Remains a 1-0 Hiller lead. Proventure. And a collision there. It's going to go Ashland's way. At a play it goes. Throwing for the Hillers. Onflank gets in the way, sends it back. Clockers trying to work their way into Hiller territory. Here's Feenstra. Sent over. Cavallo. Looking for the chip into the box. That shot deflected. There's a shot and it's in! Victor Andrade pops it in for Ashland. Well, you're letting Ashland hang around in the attack zone, and eventually they're going to break through. And that'll make it a 1-1 game at 24-22 left to go. Garin coming back into the game for Proventure. I'll see how the Hillers respond. Second half has certainly tipped in favor of Ashland. They've been able to maintain possessions in the attack zone and open up some good opportunities. Feenstra came to a slide there, wrapped up by Silva. Rolls it out to Bilo. Airs it out. Well, you wonder if Hiller's getting a little tired out there. They seem to slow down a little bit in this second half, and they've had a lot of games recently. But they're going to have to put their foot back on the gas pedal and try to win that possession battle. On the entry, working his way up is Fong. Sends it over, Feenstra. Cleared away by Hatherley. Good clear there. Along the near side, Andrade. Hatherley sends it up. Henkel. Bilo at a plate. Throw in Clockers. Hunter Meigs will take it. Fong, a little mishandle there. It's taken by Bauschmidt. Bauschmidt working it upfield over to Iannelli. Iannelli looking for the shot. And it's taken away. Well, there's that little hesitation there, and it cost them. It was a good win there by Bauschmidt, and nice job setting it up to Iannelli. McCann up the far side, Onflank. Taps it over to Bilo. You wonder if the Hillers are going to perhaps move Bilo up into the attack zone. They do that sometimes. Throw in Clockers. Towards midfield, header by Onfalink. Here goes Keyshawn Graham. Sends it back. Cavallo, back to Graham. Now to Fong. To Andrade. Back to the net. Ooh, risky there by Kalaga. Iannelli was closing in quick. Had a play off of Balabreski. Throw in Clockers. Deflected out of play. Blown on the entry. And the play was stopped dead. There was a ball on the field. And not the game ball. Will Balabreski on the throw-in. Joshua Tomasino Stewart coming into the game for Bauschman. Henkel with the header. Garin airs it out, trying to flip it up to Iannelli. Iannelli looking to work his way in. And knocked out of play. Hillers draw the corner. Nicely done by Iannelli. 19 and a half minutes left to go in this game. It's a 1-1 game. Onfalink will set it up. Tom Nappy happened to be on the call with you. Joe Frackleton on camera. It's been a great battle so far. Had a play along the end line. Both teams pointing the opposite way. Let's see who it's out on. It looks like it's going to be out on Ashland. Another corner for the Hillers. Onfalink set to take it. And I think he wants a new ball. And there's his new ball. Airs it out. And it's pulled down by Kalaga and then stripped out of his hands. And it ends up in the net. He dropped it and it ended up in the net. Unbelievable. And I believe you can credit is that McCann with the goal? And it looks like they might take it off the scoreboard. All right, no goal, says the official. Well, once the goalie has it in his hands, you can't really knock it out like that, I believe. So no goal there. But Sean McCann nearly had his first goal of the season, the defender. But it remains a 1-1 game. Just under 18 minutes left to go. Over to the near side. Aired out by Meigs. McCann with the header. Looking to close in. Graham. And the shot, and it's just wide. Oh, that was a beauty of an opportunity there for Ashland. It's going to be a corner for the Clockers, however. Did go off a Hiller. It was Malone, I believe, who took that shot. There's a shot just over. Well, good pressure by Ashland, but no goal there. Well, now we're seeing some great back and forth pressure in this game. It's been a very entertaining contest here today. Bilo airs it out. Had a play along the near side off of Ashland. TS will drop it so Bilo can take the throw in. Malabreski looking to get it towards Iannelli. And popped out of play. Oh no, kept in play. Well, Bilo keeps it in play. Zakharov up to Henkel. Aired out by Balone. And here comes Graham. Graham up against Hatherley. Crosses it. And there's a shot deflected by Silva. Good save. Onfelink sends it up. I want to say, was that Arthur Suzu got that shot off? But a tremendous save by Owen Silva, the junior goalkeeper. Into Hiller territory. Silva wraps it up. Well, you can see now both teams turning up the aggression. Header by Iannelli. TS keeps it in. It's going to float towards that end line and popped out. Good win there by TS. And we're going to get a timeout. 15 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. The Hillers won. Ashland won. It's a great crosstown battle here on HCAM. What a battle it has been between these two teams as we continue off the timeout. 15 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. A 1-1 game. And we've seen all kinds of back and forth momentum shifts. And the Hillers starting to win the possession battle a little bit in the last few minutes, and they have a throw in here. Bilo on the entry into the box. Header and Garin! He does it again! His second goal of the game! He was just waiting along the edge of the net and just headed it right in. What a beauty. 2-1 Hillers with 15 minutes left to go. Well, if the Hillers hang on to this one, there's your MVP. Jake Garin. He's having himself a day. Along the near side. Off of Arjona. Silva will pick it up. Clocker's trying to work it back into the attack zone. Balone sends it up. Silva comes with a slide. Good thing he didn't miss. He had Arthur Souza quickly approaching. Off of Von Falink. Hatherley with the header. Zakharov sends it up. Graham matched up with Garin. TS gets in there. Iannelli gets in there and takes it away. Nice steal there by Iannelli. We'll pop it back. McCann moves it up the far side. Well, for today, it's been the left side of the offense for the Hillers. It's been the stronger side. Iannelli and TS and Bauschman, when he's been in, they've been very good. And Garin, of course. But Garin's all over the field. You'll find him really on any side as Zakharov sends it up. Back and forth we go. Iannelli. TS moves it back. Bilo. Clocker's trying to work it into Hiller territory. Into the box. Silva picks it up. Good move there. And you saw Hatherley kind of trying to block a little bit to divert the quickly pursuing forwards. Bilo on the entry. Along the near side, Ando. Will Bilo on the throw-in. Oh, TS. I could see if there was a little hand in there, but the official says no, so that's what we'll go with. Henkel. It would have been tough to see anyway, as his arm was kind of dug in there. Silva pulls it down as Graham was approaching. Along the middle. Boulogne. Sends it over to the far side. And he's just able to get around on flank. Deflected along the sideline. And it's going Hiller's way. Good box out along that far sideline. Iannelli. And Hiller's going to get a trip call in their favor there. Will Bilobreski likely going to boot this one pretty far. Just under 11 minutes left to go. Good air under that one. Into the box. Oh, and deflected out of play. I think did it go off Iannelli? Oh, no, it's going to be out on Ashland. So here comes Jan Otfelink for the corner. Airs it out. And Ashland able to clear. Bilo. Jan Otfelink. Jan doing battle there. Henkel getting in there. Espino trying to get by. Or Boulogne, rather, excuse me. Throw in Clockers. 9.5 minutes and counting left to go. Hiller's up 2-1. Looking to hang on and grab their 9th win of the season, but with the way this game's been going, still a long way to go. Hatherley sends it up. Graziano pops it up the field and out. So they took a minute off the clock. The clock was off by a minute. So there's 7:45 left to go. Of course, that's not the official time. The officials keep the official time. The scoreboard is more just for the people at the game to have an idea of how much time is left. That is sent up by Ontfelink, Garin. And he's diverted as Robinson gets in front of him and pops it into Hiller territory. Sent up by Zakharov. Iannelli scoots it up to Garin. Now along the far side, Ontfelink crosses it. To the near side, Bilo gets in there with the header, and out it goes. Well, the Hillers right now just trying to keep it in Ashland territory, hang on to that lead, and keep it in Clocker's territory. And obviously, if you get a chance, you pursue, but play a little keep away here. On the entry, Balone sends it up. Played off the chest to Souza. Bilo able to just keep it away from Souza. Sent up by Graziano. Iannelli. And popped in Ashland territory by Graziano. Garin trying to get there. Clocker's looking to charge upfield. And Bilo ruins those plans. Pass over by Espino. Souza. And able to get by Atherley. The cross! And deflected out. I don't know if that was Silva who got a piece of it. But that was a beauty of a cross. Hiller's lucky to get the deflection. Tomasino Stewart. Bilo airs it out. And just to the right of the security pole goes. TS. Towards midfield. Iannelli gives it a nice boot towards the Ashland net. We've reached the final 5 minutes left to go. Perhaps a couple minutes of stoppage time added onto that. We shall see. Along the far side. That was off of Hatherley. Garin has some speed. Ontfelink coming up as well. Had to play off the Hillers. I'll tell you, if Hiller's able to hang on here, that is a huge win. Bilo. And could very likely put the Hillers as the front runner for the TVL title. It wouldn't be clinched yet, I don't believe, but it would certainly get it all that much closer. Hiller's got to hold strong for about 4 minutes. Bilo boots it away. TS deflected out off of Ashland. Another team that is still in the running as well is Westwood. Coming into the week, they were 5-2-2. I haven't got their updated record. It's going to be a Hiller throw-in, and Bilo taking his time to get to it. No need to rush. Off the entry. Popped out of play, Ashland ball. On the throw-in. Here's Souza, and two defenders immediately get in front of him. Nicely done. TS turns it upfield. Wrapped up. Kalaga boots it. Looking to work his way in is Carvalho. Looking to approach, Feenstra. Bilo gets in front of him. There's a boot! Wide. Good power by Carvalho, but sends it just wide. Balabreski set to air it out. And he gets great air under that one. Along the far side. Sent up by Champlin. And that's Proventure along the far side. They'll send it back to their keeper. In the Hiller territory, header by Hatherley, sent out by Tomasino Stewart. TS gets in there. Oh, they had a 2-on-1 up the near side for a little bit. It is going to be a free kick for the Clockers. Header by Zakharov. You see the Hillers right now playing that ultra-aggressive defense. Well, that's what you do in this situation. Just a few minutes left and clinging on to that lead. Booted away, but out of bounds it goes. Clockers throwing. Well, I'm hearing there's 40 seconds left, final moments of this game. Feenstra into the box, header. And Silva kept it in, and he'll pick it up. Rolls it out to Bilo. Airs it out. Into Ashland territory. Out of play it goes. Throw in Hillers. And that is going to do it. The Hillers grab a 2-1 win over Ashland. What a game it was. Great battle between these two teams. And the Hillers come out on top, and they take the 2-1 victory. The first goal came at 14-14 left in the first half. Jake Guerin off an on-the-link corner kick, popped it in, made it 1-0. And then in the second half, Victor Andrade would respond for Ashland. He made it 1-1 at 24-22, but then Guerin, a nice header off a Bilo throw-in, heads it right into the net at 15 minutes on the dot left to go and made it a 2-1 game. And the Hillers played some great defense and were able to hang on and collect the 2-1 victory over the Ashland Clockers. Hillers improved to 9 wins, 2 losses, 3 ties on the season. Ashland will fall to 9 wins, 4 losses, and a tie, but a great game by both teams. A fun battle as you normally get when you have these two crosstown rivals. A game that featured a whole lot of action and a lot of fun to watch, and certainly a lot of fun for us to broadcast for you at home. That is just about going to do it for our coverage here today. For Joe Frackleton on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer on HCAM. As always, we thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.